Welcome in. We are going to do an all signs reading. I've been trying to figure out where I wanted to do it at, and I'm like, I want to do it on YouTube, but then again, I want to do it on TikTok because it'll give y'all the opportunity to book your like discounted reads if you were interested in that. But then I was like, no, I think I'm gonna do it on YouTube. So here we are. We are doing an all signs reading. This is going to be your accurate messages. So, whatever comes out could be, may be accurate to you. Always check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and their cross watcher. Okay. I'm pretty sure most people will not watch the beginning if they're watching the playback, but whatever. We have a sale going on. It does end tomorrow. I have 4 different readings for you to choose from. Okay. We are going to do in all signs. I may do TikTok later this evening. I don't know yet, but I wanted to do this all signs while I had the energy and I have the bandwidth to do it. Okay, while it's early, child. Okay, so let's get into these messages and see what the divine has for you today. This is going to be an all signs reading. Okay. And it's going to be at random. I'm writing the stuff as I go along. I will be putting timestamps for each and every sign. Okay. Hey Mari, how are you? Hey Julie. Uh, all right. So I have the signs. I will be posting the timestamps for them. In case you wanted to know the order, we're doing Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn, Sag, Cancer, Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius. Timestamps will be listed below. Okay. All I need is for my moderators to be on it with the trolls that's coming into the chat, because they will be running rampant whenever there is a all signs reading. Okay. All right, let's get into prayer and then we're going to get into this message. These are your accurate as fuck messages. Okay. You can watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and their cross watcher. Be sure to double tap that screen to like the video. If you're watching a playback, be sure to like the video. It does help get the message out there to those who may need it. All right, Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white light, I ask you to protect me from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet, my aura and energetic field as I do this message for the collective. I ask you to show clear, accurate, and concise messages for the collective on what they need to know for their highest and most loving good. Showing clear, accurate messages at this time on what they need to know for their highest and most loving good. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to this all signs reading? All signs reading. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white light, protecting my energy as I do this message for the collective, showing clear, accurate messages at this time. Holy Spirit, holy angels, may the highest vibration find us at all times as we are forever grateful for your messages. So it be, so it be, and so it be. Y'all know we nosy, so let's see. All right, this first one is going to be for Leos. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and their cross watcher. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Leo, if you're watching the playback, don't forget tomorrow will be the last day to book your personal readings for the sign. Okay, I mean, book your personal readings for the 4 different readings that I have for you to choose from if you're interested. The link is going to be in the description box below. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and their cross watcher for Leos. Holy Spirit, I forgot to get my music going for you, Leo. So, Leo, you could be needing to get in your groove or ensure that you get in your groove so nothing and no one distracts you in this time. Okay? You could be really needing to do that. Hold on. All right. We should be good. Holy Spirit for Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, no, cross watcher. Venus, Mercury, North Node, and the cross watcher, please. I hate it when it does that. Okay, well, that happened. So, somebody can want you to be mad about something, Leo, but you ain't mad. They can want you to feel some type of way. Someone could be calling you difficult. Someone could be making it like you a problem or something like that. Moderators, if you can, just put the sign that we're on in the chat. What you got for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, cross watcher for Leo. Holy Spirit. Try play me. What you got for Leo? We got listening to my body. Leo, what I'm getting off of this is you could be getting signs showing that you know exactly what you're talking about, especially with the owl here and then the moon. So you could be like intuitive as fuck right now. And I told y'all that before in y'all season. You could be very intuitive and a lot of people misunderstand you. It feels like they misunderstand you on purpose. And it could be because your energy affects or intimidates them. I was finna say infect. So some people, they feel, you know how they're giving me like movies, like, you know how in movies where a person is like trying to make somebody a villain, but it's like they notice that they swag is so dope and they start like imitating their swag, or like, oh, that was funny when they said that, and then they like, wait a minute, this is the enemy, wait a minute, this is somebody I don't fuck with. That's what I feel like this is. Like, people want to hate you but they can't help but like you at the same time. Sun card with carrying connections in the reverse. Leo, unfortunately, you've attracted a lot of jealousy into your world, into your life. And we have daughter romance. So your biggest haters could be like love interest. Yep, with the sixth sense, what I tell you. Some of y'all have had lovers who currently or have been trying to humble you at some space or place in your life. And it's kind of like you catch on to it. You can kind of sniff out their toxicity, and it's almost like when you catch on, I don't feel like you cut them off right away, Leo. I feel like you let them drive themselves into a wall, or you kind of like your energy drives them crazy a bit with the Emperor and the Fool card out here. Heavy Aries energy. So you could have Aries in your top 3. It could be your North Node. Take it as it resonates. What you got for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you. Tower. Yeah. Aries energy. Tower. Scorpio, Aries energy, okay? Death and rebirth, transformation, but also that fire energy. What you got for Five of Swords? I told you, y'all have haters. Period. And it's after they have tried to have their way with you, they feel like, oh, well, no one's gonna like you if I tell everybody whatever. You could have had a lot of people try to destroy your reputation as well, try to make you seem like, yeah, 3 of Cups, King of Swords. Y'all have a hater out here, and it's like a past lover or something like that, somebody you won't give to, somebody you don't want nothing to do with. But whoever this person is, they've been hating on you for a while. They've been wanting to humble you, especially if you're a woman. This is a man out here trying to humble you. If you're a man watching this, you've had lovers that wanted you under their thumb, but they can't really control you. Like, Leo is a lion. You can't really control a lion, really, right? You can't control their nature. Now, you can win over their love, but that depends on how much time you have invested and spent with them. But whoever this person is with the Four of Swords, they've had a hard time trying to control you. And this could definitely be an air sign or whatever the case may be. But with the Four of Swords, someone out here, they have to admit some type of defeat. Yeah, Ten of Wands. They have to admit some type of defeat. They have to admit that you will never quit, you will never stop. I'm hearing can't stop, won't stop. Death card in the reverse with the Seven of Pentacles, because they came for you in a space that was your domain. It's like trying to come at a lion on their turf. That's what this is. And it's kind of like with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, it's not going to happen. With the Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups, you sent a lot of people on their way crying. Yeah, look, King of Cups. You sent a lot of people on their way crying. I'm hearing, go on, call for your mama. Baby boy could be significant. I'm not finna play with you, Leo. I'm not. But you got people that are coming for you at this time. Yes, I'm still doing Leo. But you got people coming for you at this time with the Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands, and they just can't simply defeat you. So what now, Holy Spirit? What is closing out the reading for Leo? I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to say it because I'm like, I don't know if this gonna be right. But you got people that they can't beat you now. They want to join you. They tried to do you in. They tried to come at you in some type of way. They tried to make you the bad person. But it's like it says you're a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find your best self. Like Leo, you're always on your best behavior, or you're always your best self, even when you think you're not. You're always on your game. Even at your lowest point, people still see you as on top. And it's unfortunate for people that try to compete with you, because eventually they find out that you are the truth and you see them for exactly who they are, and they may even peep that you peep how they really are. You feel what I'm saying? So Leo, that's your message, honey. I hope it resonated, gave you clarity. Let me know how it resonated for you in the comments section. Rep your sign. Okay, and don't forget, we do have the sale that is ending tomorrow, Sunday at 11:59 p.m. If you're interested, the link is in the description box. Okay, all right. We have Virgo that's coming up next. Let me get these cards shuffled first. Hey, Tamia. What's going on, y'all? Holy Spirit, cleanse the energy for Leo. What you got? Cleansing and clearing out this energy. Just shuffling to cleanse the energy. What you got for these? So we're on Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Mercury, North Node, Cross Watcher, please, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and the Cross Watcher. Virgo. Shuffle for Virgo, please. Happy birthday to all my Virgos. Virgos, don't forget, we have the sale going on. It does end tomorrow. I have 4 different readings for you to choose from. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. Holy Spirit for Virgo. We have following my truth. Believing in and following your inner truth helps me live an authentic and empowered life. Virgo, we've been talking about this for a while, especially if you've been watching the bonus reads. You've been on one, Virgo, at this time, sanctuary. You may have been even in your own space, in your own, with boundaries. Your friend might be animals. Your friends might be your pets or your spirit guides or whatever the case may be. But you are living in your truth. You're following your truth, and it is repelling people. But I feel that you don't care about that, and I don't feel like you should care about that. To be honest with you, like it's doing the work for you. You removing yourself is doing the work you never could have done, either on your own or without as much energy from you to complete it. Okay. Holy Spirit, what do you have for Virgo accurate messages? We have the World card. I saw it in the upright and then in the reverse. So either way I take it, I just get this energy of you don't want nobody in your space. It reminds me of when I be saying all the time, like, keep your face away from my face. With the Magician in the mirror, and that's Virgo energy as well, because Gemini and Virgo share the Magician energy, alchemy energy. It's like, get out of my space, I'm creating something. Get out of my space, I'm doing something. I'm busy, okay? Virgo, you could definitely be on your busy tip at this time. And it's like you don't want anything and anyone causing rift, right? Angel of love here. So you could be like cleaning out something, especially with the sanctuary. This could be like cleaning out your spiritual closet. This could be cleaning out your energy. You could be doing a lot of cleansings, a lot of clearing at this time, or you could be being guided to do so. Do a lot of cleansings and clearings at this time. You could be doing some spring cleaning. You could be throwing some things out. You could be calling for a maid. Some of you are, you may feel like you need a maid, or you feel like you do something very well that you should get paid for it. Okay, you could be like, I'll do a damn good job. Give me Virgo energy. What's going on with Virgos? Accurate as AF messages. Holy Spirit. We got the 10 of Swords in the reverse. This is giving me, with the everything is fine in the reverse, people that have had an opportunity to disrespect you with the Ace of Swords. I feel like you're never gonna give them an opportunity to kind of like come and wash down what you experienced. So you know them people that be like, oh, it wasn't that serious, it wasn't like that, I didn't mean that. You like, no, yes you did, because you said that and you left and you was confident about what you did and what you said. What you mean? So I'm misunderstanding. You calling me a liar? Like, Virgo, you could be on that at this time. And I just feel like with this everything is fine and the Ace of Swords, it's like you are following your truth and speaking your truth. If someone wants to know, you're telling them, okay? Yeah, King of Pentacles energy. I just get an energy of you just keeping a lot of stuff to yourself. You keeping your finances to yourself, you keeping your home to yourself. You're not letting your kids just visit people that you know aren't there, disrespectful to you. What I tell you, Six of Cups. You're not letting your kids visit people or disrespect people that they should or shouldn't. Eight of Cups. It's like if people got a problem with you, you're not letting your kids sit around them. And if you don't have children, you're not letting your precious, beautiful energy sit around them. We have the Eight of Cups and the Two of Cups. Like, you have absolutely no problem leaving. Like, it's giving me that Kim K meme where they was like, if you gonna be here with that attitude, you can leave. And then you just see a picture of her leaving, like, bye. Virgo, you're being problematic. Nanicus, okay, but it works for you, because if it means that my boundaries aren't going to be crossed, if it means that I'm not going to be disrespected, then to hell with y'all. Like, that's what I'm getting from your energy. Can I get more for Virgo, please? We have the Four of Wands in the reverse, Ten of Wands. Yeah, this could be your hometown. This could be like your home life. This could be you beefing with a family member, a friend, a feminine figure who have known you for some years and y'all are at odds with each other. Okay. This also, it represents the energy of you have two sides. Like, yeah, I can be nice and loving and soft and nurturing, but I also can cut you with my sword if I need to. Like, if I need to show you another side, I can and I will. Don't try me. Okay, so if I can name y'all reading anything I'm getting, let it try me. Try me. I'm a yeah, with the Four of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Wands, you're not carrying anybody's burdens. You are not letting anybody think it's okay to disrespect you in any way, especially when it comes to people that claim to love you or people that were supposed to love you, like your family, your friends, people that are like voluntarily in your life, people that can leave at any time, that have no obligation to you. Like, you don't have to be here, right? Look, the Lovers fell out in the reverse. You don't have to be here, right? Like, nobody's holding anything to your head saying you have to be my friend. So if you don't like me, what's with the secret animosity? So you could have people that have secret animosity that you're seeing now, and you could be also seeing, and these could be people that are long gone from your life, but you could be seeing now like why they had that animosity or why they were acting the way that they were acting. They were acting that way because they didn't really like you, but they wanted to be around you for what came with you. Ace of Wands with the Hermit, that's you, Virgo. They wanted to be around you based off of how you made them feel, the type of money you spent. This could even be a lover too, with that Queen and King of Pentacles out here. But I just feel like you on your solid tip right now. Like, anybody can leave, anybody can go. All your relationships are being viewed as voluntary. The only one that's involuntary is the one you have with your children or your pets. So whatever you're obligated to. Okay. So Virgo, that's your message. I hope it resonated, gave you any type of clarity. These are your accurate as fuck messages. Let me know how it resonates in the comment section. And don't forget about the sale that does end tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. From the time that you're watching this. This will be Sunday. Um, so if you're watching it on Sunday or watching it on Saturday, okay? All right, let's move around. We got Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, Crosswatcher. Pisces, welcome to your accurate as fuck messages. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and their Crosswatcher. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do you have for Pisces? Pisces energy. I heard they thought they could play me. Maybe somebody thought they could play you. They didn't think you would catch on, Pisces, but you're too wise for that. You're too smart for that. You're too grown for that. I don't know if somebody thought that you was gonna play like a childish game with them. They thought you was gonna chase them or something. But Pisces, don't forget about the sale that is ending tomorrow on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. I have 4 different readings for you to choose from. It's in the description box below. If you're interested, click on the link. Be sure to book. Read the description if it's your first time so you can know how to book and what is expected of you when you book. Okay, I'd love to have you for your messages. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what's going on for Pisces? Look at you at the bottom of the deck with the moon and the High Priestess. Come on now, Pisces, you coming flat out with your energy. Flat out with your energy, like, what you mean? You ain't finna get nothing over on me. I don't know why y'all thought that. Who told you that? It's giving, who told you that? Can I get Pisces? What's going on for Pisces? Princess Charming. It says, I take the horse by the reins and become my own Princess Charming, taking care of my own needs. Bottom of the deck is boundaries and self-renewal. Pisces, I just get an energy of people thinking that they know you. They think because you keep quiet, because you don't say anything, that must mean, Pisces don't know. What's going on for Pisces? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white light. What's going on for Pisces? We got the 5 of Wands jumping out. First card out. Damn, Pisces, Queen of Wands. So you got people around you that want you to feel unpretty. I'm hearing that feel unpretty. You can buy your hair if it don't grow. Now, with this lady in this card, I feel like you have very natural beauty that other people really want, Pisces. Like, you can have beautiful, like, colored eyes. You could have, like, a nice length of hair, a nice braid of hair. You can have a beautiful lip shape. You can have like a nice nose. You can have a chiseled face. You can have like nice cheekbones. Whatever the case may be, you don't have to do the most to be like love. But with this Queen of Wands, and then we have the 6 of Wands here, you see how her hair is like in Bantu knots. She got these ripped jeans on, leopard print. I feel like somebody is like hating on your swag, to be honest with you, Pisces. I ain't even gonna hold you. And this could be a fire sign, or this could just be your fiery energy that you have. Some of y'all can have fire in your chart. Like, you could be more fire than water. Yeah, we have the 5th chakra that came out, and then at the bottom of the deck is thinking woman and action in the reverse, which gives me the energy of like, people don't know you until you open your mouth. And when you open your mouth, you could look one way. Like, you could look very tender, very sweet, but then when you open your mouth, it's like you totally different than what people thought. And I feel like this is why people try to maybe even devalue you or make you feel like, you ain't all that, Pisces. Nobody's checking for you in that way, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, you really wish that was true, don't you? It's like people wish that was your case or wish that was true for you, and it's lies. Yeah, Hangman energy, Pisces energy. Like, people wish that whatever they felt or said about you was true, but then when people come closer, it's almost like you glamour them. Like, you know how, like, yeah, look, 7 of Cups with the sun. They want people to like see through the illusion. Pisces is an illusion. And it's like, no, you just a hater, 5 of Swords. No, you just wish it was you. And then girl like me just came on. Like, literally. Come on now, but the High Priestess out here. Again, Pisces, you're all over your own reading, and I love it. Okay? Queen of Wands in the reverse with the 7 of Cups. I also feel like there could be a truth being coming out about you. Like, let's say if people were lying about you under this moon energy and the 2 of Pentacles, like, people could choose to believe this bad thing, or they could come close and get to know you. And for some of y'all with this 6 of Swords and the 3 of Cups in the reverse, a lot of people, they choose to like watch you through a crowd, through like, you know how they got like sheer curtains, like, you know how you got sheer curtains. They choose to watch you through sheer curtains instead of coming up close for you to see them see you. It's almost like people are scared of your power. They're scared to come close to you, but at the same time they want to be close enough to feel like they know you. Weird. something different, still don't know what I was missed. And then they get close to you and compare themselves to you with the Five of Wands and the Sun card. Like, it's people that don't even have your phenotype that are like comparing themselves to you. Like, let's say you have a totally different body shape than these people. You have a totally different height. You have a totally different width. You have a totally different skin color. You have a totally different like texture of your hair. Your whatever it is, there's something about your physical looks. And it's like they can't find anything maybe intellectually wrong with you. They can't find anything that, because I'm getting you keep winning in their face. Pisces, the Six of Wands, High Priestess energy being clarified by the Six of Wands. You keep winning on an internal level, on an external level, whatever you're doing. And I feel like you're not doing it to make anybody feel some type of way, but your energy just naturally makes people feel some type of way. And it's kind of like, what problem is that? Yeah. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse with the Hangman. Like, I feel like people, they do themselves in trying to come for you. Like, all they do is rack up karma. Like, you the type of person, you never have to do anything to people. They just kind of like run themselves into a wall. I think I said that for you, Pisces. Yeah, Three of Swords in the reverse. You never have to do anything. Seven of Wands, because the stuff that people be mad at you about be surface level. Come on now, Two of Cups. Mad because somebody like you. Mad because somebody's man likes you. Mad because somebody's woman likes you. Mad that you're getting good grades. Mad that you're the employee of the month. Mad that you're smart. You're wise. Like, stuff you can't help. Chariot energy. Yeah. And it's like when people try to get people on a bandwagon to like look at you a certain type of way, they come closer to you and they're glamored by you. So if I could name your reading anything, it would be you glamour them, and you're not doing much to do this. You're just being yourself. King of Wands in the reverse with the Ten of Pentacles, and they go back to those people. If they ever return, they tell them people, nah, actually Pisces kind of lit. Nah, actually Pisces is kind of like, they don't really care like you think they do. Like, Pisces, that's your reading. I hope it resonated. Let me know how it did in the comment section. These are your accurate AF messages. If y'all like this all signs, please let me know, because this was a just something random that I came up with. Okay. You may have seen it somewhere else. I ain't gonna say it like it's just so original, but it definitely was random for me. All right, we're done with Pisces. Let's see. We are doing Capricorn. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, Cross Watcher. Okay. This is going to be for Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. What you got to do is, instead of deleting a comment, you got to have them from the channel altogether, so they don't keep on posting shit. I'll just block them immediately. I don't get no chances. Anyway, excuse me. Capricorn. And maybe that's relevant to your reading, Capricorn. You block them immediately. You block the shit immediately. Like, it should be like a basketball when they be playing basketball and somebody try to shoot and you be like, get that out of here. You be smacking that shit up out of here. Get that shit out of here, boy. Okay. Or like, let's say, and this reminded me of the Pisces reading, like when they be like, oh, somebody trying to start some stuff with you, and it's like they come to you and it's nothing like what they said. And then I got the song Pressure on by Ari Lennox. So let's get these messages together. What you got for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, enlightenment power. I am a woman choosing the power of my own consciousness as a vehicle for my own growth. You could be a woman or a man, take it as it resonates. I'm not going to show you the card because it's a little, but you're choosing your own power, the power of your consciousness as a vehicle for your growth. This is, and then self-belief right behind it. Capricorn, you're very self-assured, and I'm not surprised. You're a cardinal sign, and you're an earth sign on top of that. Like, who's more organized and can, really get the trail of money going? You know what I'm saying? Really get that legacy-minded energy pumping. And I feel like a lot of people around you, they either look to you, lean on you, or the way that you do things is brand new, it's different, but you have a traditional flair to what you do. Like, yeah, I'm not doing that, but I'm gonna do this with including that, and this works smoother. Like, you don't get enough credit for things, creating new ways of doing things, and it actually works. And it can be like something that's locked in stone. Like the ink can dry on whatever this plan is, or um, it's something that could go for generation after generation. They're showing me like the statues, like they're showing me that statue of Abraham Lincoln in Washington D.C. They're showing me like a set in stone type of energy. So like whatever it is that you do, either if you're doing this in the physical or this is just the way that your energy gives off, you give off an energy of, you can create new foundations, new legacies, new timelines based off of what you're doing. Okay, we have woman holding a heart, and then we have the deceit card. So with this energy out here, I feel like people, appreciation in reverse and community, yeah, this is giving the same energy as Pisces for some reason. I don't know if you got that in your chart or whatever the case, but with this woman holding a heart, this is giving like you could be a really sweet person, but other people have tried to lie and make it like, oh no, you're not. I feel like you get a lot of haters because once you disagree with the way people are doing things, or you implement or introduce a new way, they're like, oh hell no. Like, who is this guy? Whose man's is this? Like, you could come into a job and find a solution to a problem better than the person in charge, and they be sitting there like, oh heck no, whose man's is this? Ace of Pentacles, look. You could come into an environment and have like a better way of doing things than them, and they be like, oh heck no, what the fuck, what the helly? Some of y'all be saying what the helly. What you got for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. I mean, I'm sorry, Capricorn. See, what you got for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We got the Two of Cups and the Hierophant. What I tell you, the Hierophant is an energy of a person who is constantly doing the same thing over and over. They're teaching from a standpoint where they're honored for their knowledge. But the moment you step into the room and you like, no, actually, it can be done this way because it's more efficient, it works better, and we don't have to work so hard. Ten of Wands, and then Two of Cups. One minute they loved you, the next minute they hated you. You've had a lot of people who felt threatened by you because your way is proven to be successful, and they instantly be like, this is an enemy. Yeah, and this is in your workplace. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, and then we have the Star card. You come in and you make things more efficient, you make things easier, and other people be feeling like, oh hell no, like what the hell? We do it this way, and you like, I'm telling you, it'll be better if you do it this way. Now all your cards is flying on the floor. Hold on, because I'm gonna pick them up, because I just feel like people trying to, you could even have like a boss or someone you worked with that tried to take your ideas and minimize them. I know I had that before. I've definitely had a manager, and he was a Capricorn. Look at this with the Ten of Pentacles. He was absolutely a Capricorn, and he was one of the people. I found a better way for the company to work better when it comes to engaging with clients. He got to telling me how long that would take to implement, and the people in charge probably wouldn't listen to it. And I'm like, but you could still introduce it to them. I gave a PowerPoint and everything. Like, I was that type of person. I do get Capricorn in my chart. You could be that type of person that's like, look, I see a problem area, we can fix this. Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, because the company is losing money. We are not being officially represented or efficiently represented in the ways that we could or we should. And then here you come with your great idea, and then bam, they're mad. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. But when they take the opportunity to listen to what you have to say, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, they end up finding that they're able to finally put down a burden that they've been carrying, or a place where they felt like it was always some type of headache or heartache. It's like now we're being put back in power, but also with this Queen of Pentacles energy, we're being able to make the money that we lost, on top of gaining the trust maybe within the community, or the trust within our customer land or marketplace, or whatever the case may be. I'm tasting Oreos. Cookies and cream could be significant. They could be your favorite ice cream. But whatever the case may be, I just feel like this is an energy out here where you're very innovative. Your way can be a new way of doing things, but you often get haters because sometimes you outshine the people that made the rules. You just do it, baby. And it's like, what you want me to say? What you want me to say? And I just feel like people be mad as hell at you, Capricorn, but it's like, You actually here to heal, though. You actually here to show them a new way. Like, I can't show you the star card. I can show you, but I can't show you the fullness of it. But like, you're here to heal. You're here to show people a new way of doing things. You're the person that comes out of nowhere. They add you onto the team, and it's like, yeah, you know what? The way that Capricorn is saying to do it, that is the way that our clients, our customers, even our employees can love. But will they humble themselves to understand? Will they lower their ego just a bit for you to get out what you have to say? That's truly up to them. Okay, you could definitely be the person that, like, let's say you work at a call center, you talk to a customer, or you just work in customer service. After they get finished talking to you, they have a better view on the company because people like you exist there. That's not by accident. So, Capricorn, that's your reading. I hope it resonated, gave you clarity of some kind, or was useful to you. If it does resonate, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget about the sale that is ending tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. I have 4 different readings for you to choose from, and it is in the description box. Okay. All right, now, honey, let's get into these Sagittarius messages. This is going to be for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and their cross watcher. You can have it anywhere in your chart for this to resonate. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, cross watcher. Holy Spirit, what do you have, Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and their cross watcher, please. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and the cross watch, please. For their accurate AF messages. What's going on for Sagittarius? They're accurate, most accurate messages. What do they need to hear at this time? What's going on for Sag? All right, Sag, we got ageless beauty with grace, dignity, strength. I grow into a unique texture of my feminine soul. Now, you could be a man or a woman, but there's a beauty within you that's beautiful. I'm hearing to die for. Okay, some of y'all, I'm getting like a heavy nurturing energy with this. Like, you could be the type of soul, not even just person, loving from the inside out. Here it is. And then at the back of the deck is path awareness. You could be the type of soul where innocent souls recognize you. Like, you could probably have a really good track record with like babies and elderly people, children and things like that. Like, you light up a room, whoever you are. It's like, you know how they say certain children, when they're babies, when they're small, they can like you because they have a crush on you. I feel like it goes beyond that. I feel like it's a soul thing. When you appear, Sag, children, babies love you. And some of y'all can have experiences where a child will love you more than their own parent in a way. Like, let's say, and what I mean by that is like, let's say there's a baby in the store having a fit with their mom, and then they see you and they just calm down, or they reach out to you. Like, some of y'all could have had an experience where a child just reached out to you, like they knew you, they wanted you to pick them up, they wanted you to hold them or something. And then the song Pookie by Sailor is on. And that's like a little nickname. That's a pet name. Hey, Pookie. That type of energy. Like, you make people feel really loved, Sag. What's going on with this energy for Sagittarius? Walking away. Like, people get sad when you walk away. They be like, no. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, it's like you're a root. So if you were like a guidance counselor, if you were a coach, if you were a teacher, if you ever worked with like the youth in any type of way, or you were like some type of person in charge to be looked at as a guide or a lead or something like that, you are missed, and people have a hard time moving on for you. I'm strongly getting someone in like the education field, or someone who's like maybe in medical, somebody who has some type of position where you are constantly in contact with people in a nurturing way. Queen of Pentacles. This could be at your work, or this could be what you do for a living, or what you used to do for a living. But whatever the case may be, you are absolutely like loved and needed. Like, people, what I tell you, Queen of Cups with the Six of Swords. Some of y'all could be like a paramedic. I'm also hearing the word paralegal. Whatever you are in the world, or whatever you do, people feel like you get them. This is like a soul level energy for you, Sag. Like, I'm not even getting on no little superficial nothing. Like, you are like a divine mother. or father, take it as it resonates, but your feminine energy, even if you're a man, the feminine energy that you carry is absolutely love. People feel cared for. I'm also getting like veterinarians, like you could have been very loving to animals, or animals could love you as well, like puppies. You could have raised puppies from once they were a baby. You could have raised some animals from once they were a baby, but it's something about you really being loved by people, and it's based off of the energy that you carry, the light. Like it's a reason why the temperance card is a earth angel energy, and it's Sag energy. Okay, Page of Pentacles fell out in the reverse. I also feel like you didn't get a lot of like payback for the things that you went through. You met a lot of people at hard stages in their life, when they were like feeling like they were losing out on things, when they felt like they were like, what you got for Sag? But here's the thing though, I'm also feeling like, as beautiful of a soul that you are, you've also experienced a lot of like headache and heartache from what you went through in your life, mainly because people weren't really ready for what you had to bring, or they were like in a wounded space. Nine of Wands, they were in a wounded space, and it was like you could have been this really loving soul or energy, very kind, very gentle. You could have soft hands. Your hugs could be everything. Like I don't know who I'm picking up on with Sage. Give me a hug, because I'm loving it. Okay. But I feel like a lot of people that you've came into encounters with, they weren't able to reciprocate this loving energy that you have, because for one, they didn't have it rooted within them. They never knew it until they met you. But also because they were so wrapped up in what was going wrong, or what was discomforting, or um, disenchanting in their life, that they were like, I don't know how to be here for you, Sag. I don't know how to be a person that can really like show up for you in the ways that you feel like I should. Okay, yeah, Five of Swords. So I feel like you had to like be the example. Like your life path could be wrapped around you being the example. You could be like a life path number 3, or a life path number 6, or a life path number 5. Take it as it resonates. Four of Cups, the Ace of Swords, Fool card. You came into people's life exactly. If I could name your reading anything, Sage, it would be that you're a godsend. Okay. You come in when people are ready to experience something new, when they need the nurturing. And I feel like you mostly come to young people, people that are young, and maybe you're not even looking for anything in reciprocation from young people as an adult. Like you're not looking for them to show up for you in the ways you show up for them, because you understand, or you're needing to understand, you are a model for these people. Okay. I don't feel like that should be at the expense of your heart though, and I don't see a lot of like heartbreaking energy out here. So that tells me you've either gotten around that energy, or you've gotten better at that energy. You've learned to know how far care should go, and you've learned to know how far you should give to certain situations. And if you haven't, this is something you could be working on. But with this Four of Cups, you teach people something. You're an impact to them, and you make the rejected feel seen, heard, loved, and adored. And it's because of the truth, the purity that you have. And so I just feel like the divine is saying continue on with your path and doing what you do, because you really are a godsend. And if you're ever playing it small, or feeling like you're not worth it based off of how people treat you, remember that you are the godsend in these situations. Remember that your energy was called for, and remember that your energy will never get tired, it will never be expired or out of style. Okay. And that could be on the physical and the spiritual. Sash, that's your reading. I hope it resonated, gave you clarity. Let me know how it resonated for you in the comment section. Don't forget to check out the sale. It does end tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. I have 4 different readings for you to choose from. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Who's next? We have Cancer. 43. All right, for Cancer, Holy Spirit, I'm getting a song, That's How You Like It by Beyonce and Jay-Z. I'm listening to that song, That's How You Like It. Mm. What's going on? Cancer, you know how to please. You know how to do your thing when it's time for you to do your thing. Like, and you could be, I don't know, I'm picking up on somebody, you could be tired of that, or you could be tired of people like only wanting you for that or something like that. I don't know. But that's how you like it. I just feel like, look, nobody does it like you because you intuitively know how people like it. And it doesn't have to be in a sexual way, even though I'm getting it like in a loving, caring way for a romantic partner. Okay. What's going on for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and the cross watcher, please, Holy Spirit, for Cancer. We got creative cocooning. We got creative cocooning is a freedom I give myself. I create a safe nest for peace, healing, and calm. Yeah, Cancer, it feels like you finally noticed the golden nuggets that you have, and you've learned how to like work your energy for yourself. Yeah, see, in the flow. At the bottom of the deck is here, and it says, "When I'm in the flow, magic happens." You've learned how to use your tree for yourself. You've learned how to stop letting people pick off your apple tree. Okay, you've learned like, this is sacred energy right here, baby. No, no, no. This is prime time type of energy. Okay, with this second chakra and the fifth chakra, you're not afraid to disappoint people now, because it's like, I need my energy to create. You could be creating something could be cocooning for you. Okay, you could be making something come to fruition at a slow but steady pace. You could be learning something. You could be getting into something. Yeah, thinking man is here. You could be learning something, getting into something that could be making you money. I also feel like you're on people's mind, because now we have the thinking woman at the back of the deck with woman holding a coin. So you could definitely have people wondering what you're doing or just wanting to be in your business, because at one point in time you were free flowing with your energy with others. I don't feel like you're doing that now, Cancer. I feel like you are focused on what you got going on in particular. Like, you were concerned about what you got going on in particular, whatever you have in your space, and it just makes more sense to you, or it's easier for you to do things on your own or by yourself. Let's see. I got a lot of Beyonce mixes here. What you got for Cancer? Ooh, we got King of Pentacles flying out. First card out. We got the Ten of Cups. Okay, Cancer. So as you're okay, this is what I'm picking up. For a lot of y'all, you're focused on your abundance. You're focused on what you're creating. Nothing matters more to you than what you're trying to do in your own personal life, whether that be a creative endeavor, whether this be a project, a business, whatever. You are so focused that you don't notice that there is someone like watching you. And I feel like not even just watching you, because when I say watching you, I mean like even in the mental space, like thinking about you. Okay. And they're having visualizations of you in their mind, which is for me watching energy. Other people, they say it and they literally mean just that in the physical or on social media. With the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, you do have someone that's taking you more serious underneath the surface than what you know, and they're seeing you as this gem, this jewel, this clear cut, beautiful, loving energy. And maybe they don't even know all that about you just yet, because we got the Queen of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Swords. But it does look like someone who doesn't have much information, but they're looking to pursue you. What's going on for Cancer? Accurate AF messages. We got the Tower. Oh, so out of nowhere, somebody is going to come in and offer you some type of love or support. They're going to want to be in your life permanently. Two of Wands. Someone's going to like not want you to get away, Cancer. Now, this is the first time so far out of all the signs where I've got like more so about what's coming your way. Page of Wands. Yeah, someone is excited to ask you like out on a date. They want to see you. They want to make something official. King of Swords. Now, you got multiple people here now, Cancer. This could be you with this King of Swords that we about to see. Knight of Swords is here. It fell out sideways, and then we have the Death card here. It could be a decision that you're going to make that you've initially rejected at one point. You could be definitely looking at life as life is too short to be focused on like love. And that may not be, of course, realistic, but it works for you. But with this energy out here with the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords, there's someone that's going to be asking you a question soon, and you're going to be needing to figure out whether or not you want to say yes or no to it. What's this Knight of Swords energy sideways? Seven of Pentacles. Oh my God, the Seven of Pentacles came out sideways. Someone is wanting to know if you would be interested in dating them, talking to them, investing with them. They want to have a conversation. Your mindset around something is what somebody wants to know. But this thinking man and thinking woman, someone could think you're very intelligent. Cancer, you are very intelligent. You're very excitable, especially if people get the opportunity to get that part of you. And I feel like people do a lot of visualization about who you are, because we have the King of Pentacles and we have the King of Swords. You have multiple people here who are interested in you, but I also feel like this could be your energy of King of Pentacles, King of Swords energy, where you're smart, you're wise, you're intelligent, and it shows based off of what you do or the feedback that you get from other people. That's another thing I'm getting with the Justice and the Five of Wands. You could definitely be the type of person that makes sense in the chaos. You could be like clearing up with this Moon card and the Two of Swords. You could be the type of person that clears up the confusion. You make things make sense. You could be served as a big ass confirmation sign for people. You are the person that comes in with the conversation and they're like, damn, I was just thinking about that, but I haven't talked to nobody about that. And you're like, exactly. This is why you're thinking about it. Like, you're that person, Cancer. You bring some type of totality or change. And with the Tower and the Death card being in your reading with the Justice, you're a big deal. You're a big deal. And I do feel once people interact with you or have a taste of you, have a piece of you with the Two of Wands, they never find anything like it. And they spend a lot of their time watching you, or they spend a lot of their time wondering when they're going to see you or talk to you again. Okay. Yep. And this is the same card that Leo got. You are a badass being full of love and life. Full of life. Love and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find the path to your best self. Cancer, I feel like you're in your path to your best self and everybody's watching. Look, and then splitting the deck on the Page of Swords. You have people trying to figure you out when is the best time to talk because you seem busy. You do have things going on in the background with people, and it's people that do admire you, whether you're a man or a woman. People want to know when they can gently interject to see if you're available for drinks or a conversation or going out on a date or just hanging out as friends. Okay, so you do have people inquiring about you, but also it's because of your energy. It's because of this prioritizing of yourself with this creative cocooning. It's because you're creating a safe space for yourself to be free, and being in your authentic energy is what's drawing people in. Okay, so that's your reading, Cancer. I hope it resonated, gave you clarity. Okay, thank you for being the best part of what I do. Don't forget about the sale. It does end tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. It is in the link in the description box below. I have 4 different readers for you to choose from if you're interested. All right. All right, Gemini. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, cross watcher, please, Holy Spirit. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, accurate AF messages. What do they need to know? Gemini, accurate AF messages for Gemini. Gemini. What's going on for Gemini? Shuffle for Gemini, Holy Spirit. What do you have? What's up, Kills? What you got for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, cross watcher for Gemini. For Gemini. All right, Gemini, we got sanctuary. In my inner sanctuary, I connect to peace, inner quietude, and comfort. We also got the unknown. It says, I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos and my next steps are revealed. And then we got love-based reality. I am so nurtured when I surround myself with friends and family who support a love-based reality. Gemini, you could be getting your feng shui on. You could be getting your Zen on. You could be doing a lot more meditations. I feel like you're spending time creating a clean environment, okay? You could be like, I need clean energy in order to manifest from. So let me make sure that my surroundings, my energy, anything that's bothering me, anything that's coming at me, I'm going to cleanse and clear this energy. You could definitely be spending a lot more time in meditation. You could be spending a lot of time with your angels. You could be spending a lot of time in prayer. Okay. You could be definitely like venturing into even like spiritual studying at this time. You could be reading up on things as well. Give me Gemini. We got all tied up. And then we have the thinking man in the reverse with the C. I'm hearing reshuffle, so I'm gonna reshuffle because the divine telling me to reshuffle. But even if we went by that all tied up energy, I feel like you're busy tending to your garden. You're busy making sure your energy is cleansed and clear. You could be preparing for like a ritual or something, and a ritual could literally be anything. A ritual could be cleaning your house every Sunday. You could be preparing for that. A ritual could be every quarter as the summer is ending, you're getting rid of your kids' old clothes. It's something here where you're cleaning the house or cleaning house in some way. You could be looking over like your relationships or something like that. Give me more for Gemini. What's going on? We got Temple Path. Yes, that's what I thought. Because that other energy, it could be a, you know what? When I seen that thinking man in the reverse and all tied up, it could be like a toxic energy wanting to come in and be like, yeah, I want to get up in here, and then the deceit card came with it. It could be an energy where they like, I want to get up in your space, Gemini. I want to get up in your head, Gemini. This could even be like an entity for some of y'all. Like y'all are beating the anxiety entity. You're beating this overthinking entity with that Eight of Swords being your energy, right? But I don't see it out here. But Eight of Swords and Typical Tarot is your energy. But with this door to personal healing and happiness and the Temple Path, you're on a spiritual tip right now. Like your spirit is so important to you. The cleanliness, the tidiness of your spirit is so important. And I feel like someone or something wants to pop out of the bushes. It wants to pop out of the scene and be like, I'll pop up at your party. I'm with the gang. And you like, hold on, we don't do that over here. Y'all got any beers? And you like, no, we only have sparkling water and candles. We don't. It's giving an energy. Look with the patient. Look at this angel energy. Like, oh no, we don't do that. It's all purity, light, and love. And I do feel Gemini for you. You do know that it can get dark. You know that there's love, there's light, there's dark, there's hate. You know this energy, but because you are aware of it doesn't mean that you're going to welcome it into your space. I also feel like you're getting the power to remove an energy out of your space, like you're recognizing your authority, because I'm seeing like the emperor energy. I'm seeing the high priestess energy, seven of wands type of energy, where you know that, yeah, I know that there's darkness out there, but it ain't welcome into my home. So you could be like speaking to the darkness. Like if you feel energetic interference in your dreams, in your waking life, I see you out here like, no ma'am, no sir, you can go where you're loved because it ain't over here. You are not welcome here. Like you could be doing return to senders. It's something out here where you're cleaning and protecting your energy. We have the Six of Wands in the reverse. It's something or someone that wants to be like a firecracker or a loose cannon in your energy. And it's like with the King of Swords, just like you can get into that light energy, you can get into that dark energy. Like, hold on. I said you're not welcome up in here. We have problems? Like, I'm not trying to make your reading funny, but it's giving that energy like we can, you know, that the yogi teacher or the yoga teacher who's like peace and love and light, then somebody keep clowning and you like, look, if you want a problem, we can certainly find you one, right? It's giving the gangster that, you know, turned their life around after being like a yeah, the king of wands. You done turned your life around, but you still got that side of you like, okay, what's this King of Swords and the King of Wands in the reverse? What's the King of Swords in the reverse? It just feels like it's people that they want your time, your attention, your love, your efforts, but you like, no, I don't play like that. What's the King of Swords? Two of Wands and the Queen of Wands. This is someone who remembers the old you. They remember the old you. They remember you taking charge. Maybe you used to take charge. You know how you used to have fun with people when you was in your like younger days where you was more reckless and you had more fun, but it's kind of like your life has a lot more meaning now. There's a lot more responsibilities and things on the line, and I feel like there could even be someone who could be an option to you. Like they could be a tempting option to you. They could even be somebody that if you wanted to, y'all could go there together, but you like, I don't do that no more. Yeah, Three of Cups in the reverse. I feel like you got a couple of people that they don't understand the levels in which you're at. They don't understand I'm hearing the word ceremony, but they don't understand the frequency that you're on. Like you really ain't about no exchanging your tubes and your lubes and your juices with people. So because they haven't changed and they remember certain qualities about you, they're not looking at you in the ways where they think that you would be anything other than what they used to be based off of the fun y'all used to have. And this could be like, I don't want to say the word because I don't know if YouTube allows that word, but like things that wasn't okay with the law for some of you, things that wasn't like things that your new revised love and light self would be into now. And I don't feel like you should be ashamed, or I'm not saying that you are ashamed of whatever you used to do in the past, but I feel like for whoever I'm talking to, you understand that it builds character. You understand that it puts you understand that it builds into the dictionary of who you are and what you know and what experiences that you have. But it's like the people that don't outgrow that lifestyle, I feel like when they come to you, they remember how fun it used to be and how safe they felt around you. And it could even be, Gemini, that you brought a lot of protection to these people as well. Okay. And this could be the reason why they're like, man, I really liked Gemini or whatever. Or they could be like popping up and shit like that. Can I? Because I got that pop up at your party. With the, so y'all could be running into somebody or you ran into somebody and they wanted to talk to you, but it's kind of like the type of light that you carry, it doesn't give what it used to when it came to the way that you used to interact with someone. What's this King of Wands energy for Gemini? Look, Eight of Swords in the reverse, the Two of Swords and the Sun card. Y'all got a lot of people reminiscing of you, loving on your energy, wanting more from you than what they used to have, and all of that stuff. But it's kind of like Ace of Swords in the reverse, and you in the back of your garden, like, baby, I got tomatoes to pick off the vines. I have fruit to harvest. I have vegetables to cut down before the sun gets to me. I got stuff to do before high noon. Like, you could definitely be on your old woman, old man shit, and you could be young. You could be like in between the ages of 25 and like 50, and you on your 70-year-old, I'm making tea and we're chopping the vegetables, and you're excited about things that older people would be excited about. You're not excited about going joyriding and bumper carting, and by bumper carting I mean in real life bumping people's car, because that could have been a thing. But I just feel like now you don't even care what other people are doing. You don't care about who's doing who's doing what, as long as you don't bring that in my garden. Okay, as long as you don't bring them fleas in my house. It's given, don't wear no shoes in my house. Don't track that dirt in my house. It's giving that energy. Then I say I saw the Emperor energy. Like, you're focused on your health. You're focused on what you put in your body. You're focused on your home, your temple. Like, and people just around you, they don't connect with you anymore. But for some of them, they have to tell themselves you're no different. Or they think this way until they run into you and they're like, oh shit, I guess I didn't know Gemini the way I thought I did, or I guess Gemini is not who I thought that they were. Okay. And then the song Draft Badges came on. So anyway, Gemini, that's your message. I hope it resonated, gave you clarity. Thank you for being the best part of what I do. The link for the what you call it? The personal readings. I have 4 different readings for you to choose from. The sale does end tomorrow if you're interested. The link is in the description box below. Take a look at it. If you have any questions, you can feel free to email me. All right, Aries. This is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and a cross watcher. Your accurate AF messages. What's going on for Aries? What's their accurate as fuck messages? What do they need to know at this time, Holy Spirit? You stay on my mind. Aries, you make impact, baby. You stay on people's mind. You are the model in which they compare you to other people, other friends, other lovers, other children. For some of y'all, like, people compare you a lot, Aries. Like, What you got for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, cross watch your self-renewal. We have, as I clean out old energies, I have more space for which wants to be birthed in my life. We got the unknown at the bottom of the deck and savoring the positive. Aries, whatever you can't get from other people, you know how to do it for yourself. And this is what makes you awesome. This is what makes you amazing. Okay. What you got for Aries? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. I don't know. People be expecting you or waiting for you to like ask them for help, or they should already know by now. You know how to like find opportunities for yourself. Whatever may seem like a loss, you always pop up with something new or pop up with something that's like a gain to you. Okay. What you got for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node. We got community in the reverse, but storm warning. Aries, you could resonate with not receiving a lot of support throughout your life. Okay. You didn't receive a lot of support from people that knew that they could have helped you, or people that knew what you had going on. With the door to value in the reverse, the community is in the reverse. I feel like a lot of people who had the money, the resources, and the opportunities, they kind of like kept their distance from you. Let's say they tried to make you be like a problematic child, or you're the person that starts everything in a workspace or in a friend group. And so people were like choosing the latter, the other side, or whatever the case may be. And I feel like with this King of Swords, over time, people are finding out that whatever you were saying was facts. And this could even be like justice in workplaces that you haven't been in like 10 years is also what I'm getting. Like, people have heard about you. You have made a name for yourself in many places that you've went. And I feel like a lot of people are now figuring out Aries was never crazy. Aries was telling the truth. Aries knew what they were talking about. Aries was right to leave. Aries was right to ghost. Aries was right to move along, move up, something like that. What you got for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, cross watcher. This spirit for Aries. Aries. Shuffle for Aries. Hierophant and the Nine of Cups. And then when people look at where you used to be at and what losses you were taking and how unjustly you were being done, it's like with the Hierophant and the Nine of Cups, when they look at where you are now, you've obviously made the right decisions and choices in your life because your choices are serving you. Okay. Yeah, Hermit in the reverse. Like, you've come out of hiding, and I feel like a lot of people that used to know you, used to work with you, or knew you when you were young, they watch you now. They knew when you went through like financial struggles. They knew when you went through breakups. They knew when you faced the devil. They knew when you faced a lot of like devilish energies. They knew all that. But then here it is, Aries, here you are with this full card energy and the Five of Swords, bouncing back from everything that you've been through and moving through things as if it's just easy. Like, I feel like a lot of people didn't help you, Aries, because they felt like your life was easy. Oh, they'll always find a new way to make money. Oh, they'll always find a new partner. Oh, they will always, and they're right, but that doesn't mean you're not a human being. It doesn't mean that you're not somebody who needs help from time to time. It doesn't mean that you're someone who doesn't appreciate support from the family, from the community, from those that you love. I just feel like because of your successes, because of your victories, people have made you almost superhuman. Like, oh, Aries will figure it out. Oh, they're homeless, they'll find a way. Oh, they're this, they'll figure it out. Like, they've always made you have to be bigger than what you were until you became that energy. And now they're like, well, you never looked like you needed help. Gosh, because I had to depend on myself. You feel what I'm saying? Gosh, because I had to do it for myself. I had to choose myself. And to be honest with you, Aries, whether you knew this or not, or whether you know this or not, in some cases it was meant to be this way because the divine was showing you how strong you really are, but also showing you that you never need a bitch. I'm what a bitch need. Period. What they say, I never had needed somebody that tried to fix me. I never need someone that tried to fix me. Whatever it goes, have it go, bitch. Like Empress in the reverse. Okay. Like, yeah, it was a time where you could have felt like a small fry, but then the vibe's like you was never a small fry, baby. You just had to get focused. And every situation where there was some type of loss or downfall, it forced you to get serious about your life. It forced you to take stock and inventory of who was really in your corner, who was really supporting you in some type of way. And it's like, yeah, look, Six of Cups, who was supporting you in some type of way? And Aries, I feel like you spent a lot of time being that support system for other people, but the people you've come across, you have you have affected their energy in some type of way. And it's like when the times where you felt like you were being humbled, it was for preparation for where you're going now. Now you do got a lot of people popping out in your readings. I have the Emperor in the reverse, I have the Empress in the reverse, the Queen of Cups is in the reverse, the Hermit is out here, and the Hierophant. Then we have the Two of Pentacles coming out sideways. I feel like these are people who couldn't figure out what team they wanted to be on when it came to you. Like, I don't know if I like Aries, or Aries really cool. I don't know if you know, but with this Page of Swords out here, and then we have the Tower, whatever side they chose is going to be set in stone. Because baby, if you weren't on my team, it really don't matter. I'm gonna make this money regardless. If you weren't here for me, it really doesn't matter. If you weren't supporting me, it really doesn't matter, because wherever and whoever is here, I still got there. Chariot energy with the 10 of Pentacles. Aries, I do feel like you have a blessing coming as well. This could be a financial blessing, but overall you will be remembered, and you will have some type of legacy. Come on now, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, I ain't even see that. Like, we have the 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Six of Wands, and the Chariot. And look at her little star earrings. You're a star, okay? Your story is meant to be where, yeah, I didn't have this and I didn't have that. I didn't have nobody to have my back. But at the end of the day, I had to like surrender to who I was and surrender what my path was trying to show me. Five of Cups with the King of Pentacles Strength card. Like, you've had dark days, but the dark days molded you into the sun coming out for you. Okay, with this Tower, that's a storm. I've had those dark days, but I've also had sunny days. I've also had days where there was clear skies. I've also had days where I was seen exactly for who I was instead of who people wanted me to be. So if I can name your reading anything, you're defying the odds, okay? You're redefining who people thought you were, one step at a time, one action at a time, one movement at a time, okay? So Aries, that's your read. I hope it resonated, gave you clarity. If it did, don't forget to let me know how it resonated in the comments section. Don't forget about the sale that's going on right now. It does expire tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. Okay. All right. Taurus. All right, this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and their cross watcher. For Taurus, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and their cross watcher, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is Taurus accurate AF messages? Accurate as fuck messages. What do they need to know at this time? What's their accurate AF message? And then I got Chris Brown playing Addicted. Taurus, you could be like overcoming some type of addiction, or people are needing to like get off your tip. Like, let me go, release me, unhand me, peasant. Okay, well, Archangel Michael out here. Taurus, you need to know you're divinely protected, regardless of what other people think they're gonna do or think that they're going to. Because I get that people are trying to prove their dominance or assert their dominance over you or something like that, and clearly they don't know no better. They don't know no better. Right? What you got for Taurus? What you got for Taurus? Be sure to like the video. Okay, what? Yeah, shot clock came on. Like, I feel like there are people competing for your time, for your attention. What I'll tell you, friendship. You see them like, look at me. Oh my God, we did this together, girl. Yeah. Teamwork, dream work. And you like, baby, no, these peppers are mine. I feel like a lot of people in your life want to be important to you right now. And I'm hearing you say, like, it ain't even like that. Like, you're not even into that. You're not looking for that. You're not on that or something like that. Shuffle for Taurus. We have the 5, the 5th chakra. And then we have the sacral. I shouldn't have kept shuffling. One more. Because I wanted to see what was on the bottom and I was still shuffling. What you got for Taurus? Adjacent possibilities in the reverse, and then we got rest and rejuvenation. There's a lot of people that want your energy or your time and your attention right now. They want to get you on the phone, but it's a lot of people that are competing for your attention. I don't know if this is like a family of people, this is a group of friends. Some of them could be feeling some type of way that you haven't been hanging out with them. Maybe you've been on one or something like that with this angel of love. Like they're missing your energy or your vibrancy, okay? Or if you're watching, cross watching for a Taurus, this Taurus could be missing your energy, your vibrancy, your lightheartedness. Taurus, you could be feeling drained, very like burnt out. If you are, take a break. You don't have to like attend every meeting. You could take some days off. Like you never take days off and you probably need to. Like, you could be the one to have all these vacation hours and days and you never take them. You need to take them. Okay. You could be a workaholic as of lately, and it's kind of like you've already put in some effort or some time into something, and all it needs now is for you to relax and let it go. Like some of y'all, you could be manifesting something, but you're like, I wanted to say hard on. You could be very like hard about something, like you're headstrong, let me use that word. Like you're very headstrong about a goal, getting something accomplished, something is very important to you, but it's draining you at the same time. And the divine is like, with this throat chakra, maybe you're needing to actually ask for more help and you're feeling like, oh no one's going to do it like me. Well, Taurus, you could take the time to teach somebody. Okay, you're real patient. You're real patient, but you could be like real hard on yourself. And if you take the time to show somebody something, it's kind of like, how if you did one thing, it could make other things easier, but this one thing is going to require a lot of your energy to get it done. It's like creating passive income. Okay. Let's say we're going to use the example of you writing a book. You know that writing a book is probably going to take 6 months to a year if you're fully committed. If you're really committed, you can probably do it in less than a month, depending on how you format it and all that good stuff, whether you know how to or not. But sometimes something takes for you to learn it and then to execute it and then to put it on the website in order to sell it. But once it gets there and you get the right promotion and you get the right connection, it's moving on its own without your help. You could be trying to create passive income, or you could be trying to get to a goal, and you could be working with other people and they have their roles, but you are, whatever your role is, you could be depleting yourself trying to accomplish whatever this is. And the divine is like, with friendship, you do have some people that can help you, and this is why they're vying for your attention. And you could be annoyed with it, like, oh, you want my attention so bad, what do you want from me? Whole time you could be using this energy that they want to exert with you on stuff that you're trying to accomplish. And it's not to say that you're using them if y'all working towards the same goal, but you don't have to put it all on yourself for it to get done. What do you have for Taurus? And then the song About You by Blast came on. He said, you should know that I'm about you. Basically, I have your back. So there are people around you that have your back more than you know. But I don't know, maybe you wanting to be like the hero, or wanting to be the person that makes sure that, you do it, and that way it's only going to get done right if you do it. There's a mentality that you might have to let go of at this time. See, Six of Pentacles, you're needing to distribute some work evenly amongst your colleagues, amongst your family, or whoever you're working with at this time. And you're needing to remove the dark thoughts or the negativity behind what this is, okay? Because you may be needing some help because you're running yourself to the ground, Taurus, and that's not good. Yeah, Page of Swords. You can have people that are watching you work, or like offering you help, and you're like, no. Yeah, King of Swords, Page of Swords, King of Swords. These are like apprentices to you, people that are learning from you. Now's the perfect time. Like if you're a manager at some job or something, now's the perfect time for you to train people. It's time to take something a step further. Because with the Emperor in the reverse, I feel like being in this boss-like energy at this current moment is not ideal for you, because there's a energy of burnout here. See, Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. There's an energy of you potentially burning out, you running out of energy, and you're needing to save yourself. Okay, yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles. And this also for some of y'all could just be about passive income. You're trying to move away from having to be present for everything that you make money for, like real estate, products, services, online, e-commerce, whatever this is. You're needing to do the big thing, okay? Do that one big thing that you haven't been wanting to do, so that you can implement whatever this is. And this could be you partnering with a program, a service, a machine. Some of y'all may be needing to purchase equipment to make something easier, okay? Do something different than what you normally do with your own energy coming out in the reverse. Let somebody help you. So if I can name your reading anything, it would be let someone help you. Okay, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, so you can finally get some days off or some time to yourself. Two of Pentacles, so you can make the money work for you. Okay, I love you, Taurus. I hope this resonated, gave you clarity, and let me know how it resonates in the comment section. If you're interested in personals, I have the sale going on now. The link is in the description box. If you're interested in that, check it out. It does expire. The sale does expire tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. Okay. All right, we have Scorpio. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and their cross watcher. For Scorpio, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Scorpio's energy. What do they need to know at this time? For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, cross watcher, Scorpio. We got spooky link. Scorpio, somebody could want to do it with you, but they're scared to ask you. They could be like, somebody could be trying to come around you and make, it could be somebody that want to spend time with you, but they're hoping that it turns into something else, but they're too afraid to like be direct about it in case you get mad or something. I don't know, Scorpio. That's what it's giving off the song. What you got for Scorpio? Accurate AF messages. Accurate as fuck messages. What you got for Scorpio? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. We got enlightenment power. As a woman, I am a woman choosing the power of my own consciousness as a vehicle for my growth. Scorpio, I feel like you have a very powerful way of doing things. Okay, and uniquely myself, I met a Scorpio. I'm sorry, but it is giving it. She had no limit to where she go. Scorpio, you done came across some people and you done taught them some things, or a person, you done taught them some things. King of Cups. Let me show you a few things with the Hierophant in reverse, and somebody like, when can I get some more of that? And for some of y'all, it's just you, like uniquely being you. If it's not like in a sexual way, it's just you being your beautiful, loving self. And they're just like, I would love to be a part of what you got going on. We have the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's someone in your energy sad as fuck right now. Dreaming about you, having hot flashes, all type of crazy stuff. But this is it was a secret, but it's not a secret no more. With the High Priestess in the reverse and the Four Swords, I feel like they can't hide it anymore from anyone. Maybe they were hiding it at first, but it's kind of like it's very loud. This could even be a person who has other options, or they could be like in a relationship with someone else, but whatever their feelings are for you is making them like fall out with somebody. Yeah, the song Trust Issues just came on by Chris Brown. Five of Pentacles is in the reverse. Someone wants to see you again. I'm hearing that song, You'll Never See Me Again. Give me Scorpio. Yeah, Death card in the reverse. Like someone is like, why did something have to be over in between us, Scorpio? Why did you have to go off and change? They didn't change, but you did, okay? Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and then we have the Empress. You're simply valuing yourself. Three of Swords. I feel like you are avoiding some type of heartbreak, or you did. Like leaving somebody behind made you avoid a heartbreak. It made you avoid a battle. And intuitively, I feel like you knew that more. Yep, with the Queen of Swords. You knew intuitively someone would end up hurting you, or they would end up, abusing the connection in some type of way. Happy family in the reverse. So you was like, I ain't finna do all that extra shit with you. And with this Four of Swords and the Lovers, I feel like you just cool on somebody, but this person, they're having a hard time. They're having such a hard time because you left them with memories, you left them with urges, you left them with desires that can no longer be fulfilled with you. And it's only you that can solve this problem for them. They're very sad without you. We have the temple path, the happy family in the reverse, adjacent possibilities. Someone feels like they lost their power because before you, they was the man or they was the woman. They was able to get shit done. But after you, it's kind of like the community isn't as appealing to them. You see how everybody got cobwebs to them? Like everybody has cobwebs to them, and you could take that in whatever way you want to. Daughter value is right behind it. Like, and then here's the loving woman, which is Queen of Cups energy, Scorpio energy. It's like look at the community, the people that they're used to dealing with, the pick of the litter that they're used to dealing with, and then look at you, Scorpio. Look at you, then look at us. All my is rich. Then we got the angel of balance, and then we get the man holding the coin. Someone finds more value in you. You set a standard. That's what this is. Scorpio, you set a standard. And even if you don't want to be bothered with somebody, know that you've left an imprint on their life. Know that with this temple path energy and happy family, you being willing to like dismantle someone from your life or dismantle a belief system definitely has somebody feeling some type of way. You definitely have somebody feeling like, okay, so what was that about? Like, what was that about? And it's like everybody doesn't want to play your game. Everybody's not on the same type of time as you. King of Wands with the Three of Cups. This is somebody that's used to getting their way, but they found they can't do that with you. Yep, with this Nine of Cups energy, Ten of Pentacles, because maybe you want long term or a commitment of some sort. And it's like, I'm not playing these games with you. You just let somebody know you're not playing games with them. It just is what it is. And I feel like now you went from this energy to feeling bad about the situation to if this person is feeling bad, you just have to feel bad because none of that is my problem. That's how I feel, Scorpio. It's like, you're just gonna have to feel bad. You're gonna have to cry. You're gonna have to, like, figure it out. That don't got nothing to do with me. Yeah, you're detaching from somebody's emotional body. You could even be putting up emotional barriers and blockages, or you could just be like putting boundaries around your energy to be sure that someone doesn't intervene with your energy. And dare I say, you're doing the right thing, baby, because you gave somebody enough grace, you gave them enough space, and you gave them enough time. And now it's their turn to do the same for you. All right, Scorpio, that is your message. If it resonated, let me know in the comments section. Also, don't forget to check out the special that's going on right now. It does expire tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. I have 4 different readings for you to choose from if you're interested. Okay. All right. Hollywood, this ain't new stuff. I'm gonna light my incense real quick. Libra gonna be up next. I need that girl to do some 5 in the morning. Then we be on there. Cause that's what it's there for. But we know the truth. Hold on. All right. All right, Libra. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node. Cross watch here, accurate as fuck messages. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what messages do you have for Libra? The most accurate messages for Libra. What's going on for Libra? What they need to know at this time? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, cross watching. What you got for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, cross watching? We got Vito, the pull-up. What you got for Libra? Oh, we got Sanctuary. It fell on the floor. I'm not going to take it, though. We got Shining Bright. As expected, I shine my light and allow my creative power to burn bright. Libra, you're a shiny honey. We got anger as my sacred ally and quiet nourishes me. People could be getting on your nerves at this time, or you could be angry with some stuff. Like when you get into, okay, this is what I'm instantly picking up for you, Libra. You usually are a very like easygoing energy, very loving, very soft, very feminine. Whether you're a man or a woman, you easygoing or whatever. But when you get mad or you get out of character, to you feel like you're getting out of character and you feel like you're showing ugly parts of yourself. And so it makes you feel like maybe I'm losing control, losing my grip, losing my landing. But I feel like you need to accept that there are a range of emotions that you carry, and you need to like learn how to accept yourself even in moments of discomfort. Because you could be like, oh, I shouldn't have never gotten mad because I'm a love based reality, when in reality, you're well rounded. And it doesn't make you any less worthy just because you got mad or just because you got irritated or aggravated. You feel what I'm saying? Some of y'all, you way too like hard on yourself in tender moments. Like when your feelings should be honored, you could feel like aggressive or angry with yourself for getting mad or cursing somebody out. Some of y'all to cut somebody out or like distancing yourself from somebody, and you feel like you could be like really like shaming yourself for behaving a certain type of way when someone offends you or something like that. What you got for Libra? For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yeah, look, storm warning. You could have recently did this, like you could have recently like brought down the thunder or something like that, or there's some space where you're gonna end up bringing down the thunder and you're gonna walk away, you're gonna storm away, you're gonna be mad, you're gonna tell somebody how you feel, and you might be ashamed of that. You might be feeling like, oh, maybe I went too hard. And this could even be like, I'm seeing like at an outing at a bar. Maybe this could be somebody that's trying to talk to you, but they said something you disagree with and you was real passionate about the conversation. And you could be sitting there like, ah, oh, maybe I went too hard. But no, you was in your power. Period. They pissed you off with that because it was disrespectful. They made you upset with that. And maybe a lot of people don't see this side of you, but sometimes people need to see who they dealing with. You know what I mean? Yeah, temperance. It's about balance. Like you got a light side, but you got a dark side. Get familiar with both sides. It doesn't mean that both sides should rule at all times, because you need to know which energy you should be working with at each time. But it doesn't mean you shut those energies down just because one side is more beautiful and clear skies and soft sweetness. But what about the moon? What about when it needs to be dark? What's the beauty of the nighttime that can be brought out? What's the beauty in a storm? Because a lot of people don't see a storm as a beautiful thing, but storms bring a lot of like lightning. They bring in restoration. Well, they bring in renewal, right? Because they sweep away the old and they bring in the new, or they clean slates for you. What you got for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, cross watcher, please. What's going on with their energy? Accurate as fuck messages. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like the divine is saying like, stop shunning this part of yourself. Accept the side of yourself that you haven't been accepting, Libra. There's a side of yourself that you're expecting. It's like you're expecting yourself to be, you know how I came from a Christian background and they be expecting you to be Christ-like all the time, or they're expecting, I don't know if some of y'all, that's your mindset, like you switched over to spirituality and you're expecting it to look a certain type of way all the time, or it's supposed to be beauty and roses all the time, and when it's not, you feel like you've done something wrong because you put somebody in their place. You have not. To deny these parts of yourself is suppressing pieces of yourself, and that's not truly authentic. Okay. And with the Hermit, what I'm getting, because the Hermit is in the reverse, what I'm getting is some people needed to see this side of you to let you know that as well as you can bark, but you can also bite. Yeah. Knight of Wands in the reverse. You can bark, but you can also bite. And people needed to see that. And here you are coming out with the Justice card, ending out the reading with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, Page of Swords. I saw the slick shit and we're going to talk about it. Okay. You could also be getting You could be getting guidance to move out of this passive energy, move out of this energy of like, no, I'm gonna be quiet, I'm gonna just sit in the back, I'm not gonna say nothing. No, you need to say something. No, and it doesn't have to be in an aggressive way, but if it gets to that point, that's fine too. At least you got out what you had to say. Now, it doesn't have to get dangerous or anything like that, but it's like people need to know that everybody is not meant to be played with, even if they do appear nice and kind. And sometimes that's exactly what you're here to do. Accept it. Be in your light, but also know when to use your dark energy, okay? Everything ain't gonna be love and light. Sometimes it's fire and brimstone. Can I get final messages for Leo? I mean, Libra. I keep saying Leo. That could be significant. But we got the Six of Swords, and then back to your peace. Okay, Empress and the Six of Swords. What you need to know is that just because you have to like show people another side of you or address things in a different way, it doesn't take away from your Empress, beautiful goddess like or god like energy. It doesn't remove you from the divine as a person that's no longer supported. It doesn't put you in a space where you're not accepted, valued, or loved. It doesn't take you from that. So you need to stop thinking that when you defend yourself or when you have something to say, that it means that the divine is going to kick you off the like put you out or something. Okay, so you could be too hard on yourself, Libra. And they're like, you gotta take the good with the bad, but you also have to learn how to have a healthy balance. Your feelings are valid, honor them, okay? Because they're never gonna leave you alone. Like your feelings are never gonna leave you alone. But what you do with them when you feel them is up to you. But don't let it be something where it's holding you in a chokehold and suppressing how you really feel because you're worried about how you're gonna come off to other people. Because let me tell you a little secret. The divine knows what we're going to do before we do it. They know we're going to curse somebody out that day. On Thursday, collective is going to curse, Libra going to curse somebody out. So we might as well get her prepared, get him prepared. On Friday, they're going to feel bad about it, but we're going to send somebody their way to let them know, like, don't feel bad about that shit. They needed to hear that. So, Libra, that's your message. Let me know how it resonates. Don't forget to check out the description box. I do have a sale going on from now until tomorrow. It expires tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last day. I have 4 different readings for you to choose from. I'd love to have you if you're interested. The link is in the description box. Okay. All right. All right. Excuse me. And now we have Aquarius. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and a cross watcher. Aquarius, this is your accurate as fuck messages. What messages do we have for Aquarius? Accurate as fuck messages. What do they need to know for their highest and most loving good for Aquarius? What is their accurate AF messages? What do they need to know at this time? What's going on for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and Earth. Cross watcher, please, for Aquarius. We got the song Focus on You by Vito that came on. What you got for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and Earth. Cross watcher. What is their accurate AF messages? What do they need to know? Too many. Can I get Aquarius? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, cross watcher, please. We got loving myself from the inside, inner guidance system, and grace. Excuse me. It is a blessing to give myself the gift of my own presence. Aquarius, I feel like that's something you've mastered. You don't have no problem spending time alone. We got the best answers always come within the calm, radiant place within me. I wait for these with joy. You could be waiting on a confirmation for something, and as you're waiting, you could be feeling like, what if I'm wrong? Or what if, I'm reading into something wrong? But I feel like the divine is like, If you're going to pray, don't worry, and if you're going to worry, don't pray type of energy. But I can't say that I agree with the don't pray. You could be like waiting for some confirmation for something, or you've been praying for something, asking for some guidance on something. It could be something about yourself. You could be asking for guidance on the way that you come off. It could be the way you're perceiving something, what you're intuitively picking up on. It's something like that out here. You could be like asking for some type of confirmation, some type of clarity, or something like that. Can I get Aquarius energy? Yeah, contract is here. You could be like asking if something is the right decision for you. Yin and yang is here at the bottom of the deck. Is it in alignment with you? I'm leaning towards yes. It's something that could be in alignment with you, or are you looking at things the right way? I feel like it's a yes. With this contract out here, there could be a new contract starting. There could be a new opportunity that's coming your way as well, and the divine could be getting you prepared for it. This could literally show up as you seeing signs about something and you're wondering like, hey divine, is that for me? Hey divine, is this something that you want me to know? Hey divine, is this something that am I reading into this right? Is this a real opportunity, or is this something that um I'm reading into the wrong way? Something like that. Can I get more please for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, cross watching? Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords is like a truthful, quick, fast energy coming in. This could be an email that you're waiting on, a phone call. We got the King of Cups that gives me like a manager or something. This could be about your career. Queen of Wands. You could be waiting for like a client or a customer to get back to you with something. You could be waiting on someone to confirm something for you. This could also be like, let's say you have a job where you do something and you're like, you accept reviews or clientele, or you want feedback, or you're wondering how the feedback is, and you could be thinking negative because you haven't heard from somebody, but I feel like you're going to get a chance to hear from somebody soon, and it's actually going to open the door for you. So like this Nine of Wands energy in the reverse, they're wanting you to like get off guard with the energy. Four of Wands, see, that's a celebration energy, happiness. You could like not have heard from somebody and you don't know what their feedback is. What are your thoughts? How do you feel? Or whatever the case may be. And it's like Queen of Pentacles. Can I get one more for Aquarius? Five of Pentacles. I feel, clarify this King of Pentacles, the Tower. Clarify this Five of Pentacles. Can I get a clarification for this Five of Pentacles before I speak? Seven of Cups. You could feel like something is going to go bad. Yeah, with Page of Wands in reverse, Wheel of Fortune. It feels like, okay, if this is like some type of clientele, some type of a job situation, you may not, okay, if it's like a 9 to 5 regular job that you go to, not saying it like it's just regular, but just a job that you go to where you're on someone's payroll, there may be one person that doesn't agree with you, but there may be a person that does, and you don't see that yet. There may be an issue, a problem, or whatever, and it's like it's being exposed or it's being shown to another person that's like, oh yeah, I see exactly what you're saying. Okay, for others of you guys, this could be like, let's say you have your own business, or you're doing something, you're putting your time, your effort, and your energy, you feel like it's not going anywhere, or you've done some work for someone and you put your best energy into it, and you could feel like, I haven't heard from them, they haven't given me feedback, they haven't let me know, and you're assuming that it's going to be bad. You're assuming that it's gonna like be the worst. Or this could even be somebody like, let's say if you do have a business and they want an order or to place an order, you could be worried about like, what if I don't have the finances to pull off everything? I'm getting a lot of things with this. This could even be like, let's say you need certain materials, but you don't want to charge the customer because you want to appear like you just have everything included or whatever. If you're nervous about something like that, you need to charge for what you need. So like, let's say if you do hair, but this person, they're coming with the money and whatever your prices are, you would normally be the type of person that provides the hair, you provide the accessories, you provide whatever, but you need to tell this client either bring your own or you need to charge for whatever it is that they would have brought. And you could be nervous about that, because you could be worried about looking a certain type of way, or you could be worried about like them losing trust in you, or finding whatever you're asking for as an issue or a problem. Two of Wands. Yeah, Five of Swords. You could be feeling like, oh, maybe I'm asking them for too much, or it's something where you don't want a person to feel like you're asking for too much, you're doing too much. But with this Judgment energy, even if you've had an issue with someone in the past or currently, there's going to be a person that comes in that has no problem with what you're asking for. Like, if you had a few bad apples, that doesn't mean everybody's going to be a bad apple. Okay, yeah, because with this Eight of Swords out here, you're used to going above and beyond. Look, both sides just came on by Jacquees. What you got for this King of Cups? Yeah, Page of Swords is out here. You're gonna have new people that are inquiring, and you're gonna be like feeling some type of way, because you could feel like you don't have all the materials. But with the Six of Cups, they don't care about what you don't have. What do you need? How much is it? How much do I need to pay? What are the days that work for you? There's something here where you're needing to know that there's a new opportunity starting, and you don't have to be perfect in order for this opportunity to work for you, or you don't have to have everything, because everything that you do need will be provided. Whatever you're missing will be provided. Okay, what's this King of Swords? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, that's going into that energy. The truth is, with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, you don't have to have all the materials. You don't have to have everything that you think you need in order for something to be a success. Okay, this can even be like a promotion, a bonus. This could be like a quarterly review, something like that could be coming up, performance review, and you could be worried about it, but I feel like it's going to go better than what you think. Fool card. Yeah, you could, this can even be like a temporary job that you work, and you like, what if they let me go? No, Aquarius, whatever this is, they want you to think more positively about an area or a problem area that you feel that is an issue or a problem, because what they're saying is you don't have to worry about whatever this is. It's actually going to work out in your favor. And this is why they're saying to love what you do, but be confident about what you do as well, with the Queen of Wands, because no one can do it like you. No one provides what you provide, and no one can give what you give. Okay, so Aquarius, that's your message. I hope that it resonated, gave you clarity. Let me know how it resonates in the comment section. Don't forget about the reading sale that's going on now. It ends tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. I love you so much. I hope these were helpful. Excuse me, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, you guys, that is all the signs. Let me see. Yep, that's all the signs. I hope that you all enjoy your day. Thank you for being here with me. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to like the video. And I will see y'all in the next one. Okay. Bye.